So CUSP to me means a couple of different things. One is CUSP is about being in transition, moving from one thing to another. I like the idea of progression, but CUSP is also at a pinnacle, at the top of a point, and I think all the designers have expressed that in their work. I think we're always trying to think of new ways, particularly because we do exhibitions, expressing ideas to visitors. How do you engage with visitors? So we've actually always got to be coming up with something a little bit new, in fact, and that means materials, it means interpretation, means design ideas, spatially, Our aim is to convey and interpret content. So it's actually the ideas of the designers. So talking to each of the designers is where a lot of the ideas generated. I guess that for us is how we might work through a project. And I guess CUSP in that sense is very much around thinking of how we express their new ideas in an exhibition format, but how we can also be consistent so that the idea of the exhibition, CUSP, has a binding design idea. The in-principle ideas around CUSP literally grew out of the designers talking about their work. And what we ended up realising very early on is that some designers' works needed housing or encasing in some way so that we provided little environments for them. Some designers' works were better suited to being on really quite simple rectilinear surfaces. And then some designers' works were completely independent of that. So we had these sort of three in principle spatial concepts that happened. A guiding factor of the design is that it has to travel, so it all has to pack down. So it was designed specifically around sheet sizes of materials so that we were actually very lean in the build. I like the idea of frugal. I think that's a really good thing actually to be designing with, and no waste. I think design in the next decade, rather than heading in a single line, is heading for a diaspora of directions, actually. I would like to see design more conscious in the public realm. So whether they're objects or spaces or pieces of technology, I think that the fact that design can so greatly improve people's lives, I'd like to see those outcomes come to the surface.